2019 West Coast Nationals. Car was really, really good. We were the third group. Was second quick after we went out, and the car was really, really good. It just felt like normal. I mean, we have a lot of laps around this place. I didn't actually start the vlog. Today is such a laid-back day. We don't do much. It's just practice, qualifying. We re-qualify tomorrow, and then we have dashes later tonight for just money. So car felt really good. Was second quick, and then we'll just see if we get bummed down at all. But I feel like I laid down a really good time. When I was out there, I biked up so bad entering to one. I think my first or second lap, I almost flipped. It was big. But overall, our car was really, really fast, and I'm just really looking forward to going out for qualifying next. Pit meeting just finished up here at night number 1 of the West Coast Nationals. Like I said, tonight is a very laid-back night. We just have qualifying coming up next. The track is way slicker than it usually is. Now, it's not super, super slick. It just doesn't have a lot of grip. It's not hammer down Charlie Brown like I like to call it. Here's a look at the racetrack. It's more similar to like a heat race. You just want to keep your left front right on the crease and just make sure you don't come off of it. The higher you run, the worse. Because like I was actually just explaining, I was telling this person, they were here for the first time, and I was like, this is kind of, you don't want to be up here. If you're up here, it's the same banking all the way down, so it's just farther around. It's gonna be a slower time. But if you keep it right on the crease, one, the crease will kind of help turn you and get you through the corner. But if you keep it right in through here, you're gonna be super, super fast. Now down here in turns 3 and 4, we're at the entry of the corner, and the top looks pretty similar down here. Right on the crease, so the difference is I think it's a little wetter on the bottom. You can see it's kind of rough. It hasn't been rolled in. The top is nice and smooth. You just want to keep your left front on the crease and don't get too high. The higher you get, the worse. It's just like I said, the banking is the same all the way through the top, so the higher you go, it's just a longer lap. So right on the crease, that's gonna be the fastest way around. I'm really excited to get out for qualifying. The last 2 years, we've made the fast dash and our car has been lights out, especially tonight, our one run, third quick. So felt really, really good. One last look at the racetrack. It's almost time to head out. Heading out for qualifying right now. Top 10 advance to the fast dash, and the slowest 10 in the opens go to the slow dash. That's how every class is first night of the West Coast Nationals, so it's very important that we make it into that top 10. Our car's super fast. I have confidence in my team. I have confidence in myself. We've been really, really good at qualifying lately, especially when the track's a little slicker like it is now. Let's head out. We need to be in the top 10. Open qualifying is over, and that was probably the most nerve-wracking thing we've done in a while here at Red Bluff. So I went out there, I got the signal from Jimmy right before I went out. We talked about what we were gonna do. Thankfully, Logan went out before me, so he could kind of test the waters, and of course, he's Logan CV, so he went quick time, burned an absolute ripper, 8.73 on a very slick racetrack. So I'm glad Logan went out before. I kind of already had a good idea of what to do, and that was just make sure you hit the crease. When I was out there, my fastest lap, I think, was an 8.86 or 8.7, so we were about almost a tenth and a half off Logan. We were really, really fast. We ended up coming home 9th. It was a nail biter down to the line. The last car that went out burned 10th quick, so the track slowed down a little bit. After my initial group, after I think 20 cars had went out, I was 5th, and then a few guys went up that were really, really fast and just knocked me down a little. I felt super fast. I think if I could have gained any ground, I could have drove it in a little bit harder, and that's the biggest thing is entry. If you drive it in too hard, your whole corner's done, but if you drive it in not as hard, you know, you can still make the whole corner work, so not bad at all for us. So we're in the fast dash later tonight, and I came back to my trailer because I was looking for Carly. Carly, what happened in your qualifying?
Oh, the track was super slick, and I kind of threw it in a couple of times, and I slid up to the berm, and I qualified 9th.
Yeah, so both of us came home 9th. We'll both be in the fast dashes later tonight. Carly in the 250, obviously. I'm gonna be in the open. Really, really excited that we both had a great run, and Carly usually struggles a little bit in qualifying, just like I do. We're both hit and miss. So for both of us to put it in the fast dash tonight, feels really good.
Yep.
Dinner is getting ready to be served by the Red Bluff Outlaws. They're serving everyone in the pit area, so that's super nice of them. We'll check out the racetrack, and like I said, we'll have the dashes later tonight, which are 20 laps. Fast dashes are posted on the board. We're gonna be starting 7th tonight. So I actually had to qualify 9th, and there was a 5-car invert. So I was supposed to start 9th, but Tyler Seavey dropped out and he didn't really want to run the dash, so that bumped us up 1 row. Start behind my teammate Logan, and we got some other really good guys ahead of us. Jesse Caldwell's on the front row, so he'll be hard to catch up to. I do have some fans who want to be in the video. All right, what's your name, buddy?
Connor.
Connor, and Connor, you've been in the vlog multiple times, what, almost 10 probably this whole year. Brody, how's it going? What's on your face?
Cake.
Cake? What's your name, dude?
Taylor.
Taylor, and you've been in the video a few times as well, right? All right, good luck to all you guys tonight, beginner box and box stock drivers. Fast dashes are coming up here soon. All right, everyone, the fast dashes are getting ready to go out. Carly's in the 251. She's right before mine, the open one. And we have a little surprise for her. So for a while, Carly has been begging for t-shirts, right? And she's been kind of mad because I've been getting a bunch of new designs and everything for 2019, and they're getting ready to come out. And so what we did for Carly is we surprised her and got her own t-shirt design and everything. We ordered a bunch of them. And so all of her hey, Topher. Topher's been like in the back behind the camera. Anyway, so Carly has been begging for t-shirts, you know, and she's like, Mom and Dad, why can't I get some hats or some t-shirts? And we keep telling her that they're in the works, you know, for like 6 months, you know, and so she definitely knows that we're just messing with her. So what we ended up doing is we got her some t-shirts. They're just a simple design, and we're getting ready to go show them to her. I wanted to explain that because they're literally like ready. Carly's getting in her car, and what they're gonna do is walk around in front of her car and surprise her with them. Let's go.
Lights, please. 250
All right,
fast dash.
Carly. Okay, so Carly,
please don't.
I'm gonna ask you a few questions before you go out. Okay, yeah,
I
okay.
don't want to do this. Tell him not to.
Carly, what are you gonna do to win the fast dash?
Go fast and turn left, duh. What else?
Oh, that's just exciting. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Please do my helmet.
Hey, get a picture.
Cover my eyes.
All right, Carly, what are your thoughts on that now? Do you expect that?
All right.
Mom, just so I can get a close-up of the shirt. It's one-sided, 22C. Carly now finally has some t-shirts.
250 fast dash.
All right, Topher, what are we heading out for now?
Heading out for the Fast Dash, the West Coast Nationals.
Where do we start?
P7.
Seven. Supposed to start 9th, now we start 7th. They're calling us right now. Let's head out and see what we can do. dash is over. We started 7th, came home 3rd. Had an outstanding Outlaw Kart. Factory QRC gave me a great setup. Man, the track was just right around the bottom. Oh wait, hang on, I gotta turn this way. Topher keeps peeking in and he says I gotta film this way so he can peek it in the background. Anyway, so I started 3rd, or no, I started 7th, and the top was just real slick from earlier because that's where everyone ran for qualifying in almost every division besides like beginner box stock. So the top was super slick and the bottom had a lot of grip, just like a heat race. And a few people went up there and I was just able to keep it right on the cones, drive past quite a few people. I got one little accident down in turns 1 and 2 that benefited me and I was able to get past a few guys, but really the bottom was the place to be for the fast dash. I think if I could have got Kindon Peacock, the 31 car in front of me right before that last yellow, I could have gave Brandon something, but I had to battle with Peacock in order to get to the 9B, and so it just kind of delayed me a little bit. Peacock was really, really fast on the top side. With his 4-stroke, he was able to make it work, and on the bottom, we had a photo finish at the line. I just kept hitting those inside discs, and it was messing up my front end, and I was getting tossed, and I couldn't tell, maybe my throttle was even sticking a little bit, because when I go in the corner, it would just stay so wound up. But no matter what, Factory QRC, they gave me a great kart tonight, and I'm really thankful. Definitely have a lot of good speed going into tomorrow, but I'm going to change, watch the rest of the dashes, and then we'll get ready for night number 2. Night 1 of the West Coast Nationals is over. Carly's karts are all packed up behind us. We just rolled them in the trailer and then we'll unload them tomorrow, wash them all up. It's actually really, really late right now. It's 1 in the morning. We're just getting ready to head to bed. I thought I'd end this vlog. We were over there hanging out not at the QRC trailer, but at Sal's trailer. He's pits right next to QRC, so everyone's kind of hanging out there, and we're just having a good time. But it's definitely time for me to go to bed. I've stayed up a little bit late tonight, but tomorrow night I'll definitely make sure I get some good rest. We have qualifying heats, some other stuff to pull shuffle, so we got to be in a good spot for tomorrow. I feel good. I don't feel actually super tired right now, but I know I got to cut myself off. I got to go get some sleep, but we'll be up bright and early and have some fun. But that is going to end today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and share. I feel super good going into tomorrow because our car had so much speed tonight. We were able to drive past some very, very fast competitors of mine, and I just felt really confident. I felt like I could run the bottom. Even on the top, I wasn't the greatest because the track wasn't that great up there, but for what we had to work with in that dash, I think our car was probably the best, honestly. I just ran out of laps. So tomorrow we just gotta be on our A game, qualify good, do good in our heats, and then, hopefully put us in a good spot for Sunday. But anyway, I'll see you guys all in the next one. Deuces.